I want you guys to think about 2022 as a year for yourself. What did you do all year? What were your goals? Maybe last year in 2021, on New Year's Eve, what were your resolutions for the year? And I want you to look at yourself in a very critical lens and ask yourself, did you achieve any of the things that you actually set out for? If you did, great. There's still more to accomplish. If you didn't, this video, I'm going to talk about how to actually set goals and how to actually achieve the goals that you set. That way you can advance forward and you can make this year a lot better than your last. Have you ever heard that you can't hit a target if you can't see it? And that's very, very accurate, right? Like imagine I'm an archer and I want to shoot this target. If I cannot see it, I can't shoot it. And goal setting is the same way. It's very, very silly to me how so many people don't understand this when they're like, oh, I want to be rich. I want this. I want pretty girls. I want to travel. I want to do all these things, but they can't even see it. They can't see the first step and they can't put that first step on paper or even in their mind's eye, which means they'll never be able to hit it. So the first thing when setting goals is pick something that makes you uncomfortable. We want to push ourselves, right? We don't want to be mediocre. If we were mediocre in the first place, who cares about the goals that we set, right? So we want to set big goals that are lofty, but yet achievable. Step one is a concept called reverse engineering. And obviously I'm sure you know what this is, but it's very, very practical in goal setting. So let's say I want to make $1 million, okay? If I want to make $1 million in the calendar year of 2023, I need to make $83,333 a month, okay? Well, now I need to look at, do I even have a business that can do that? For myself, yes, I do. So what do I need to do? Well, let's say I have a $6,000 product. I need to sell however many units fits into $83,000. I would figure that out. I would write it down. I would actually do the math and I would say, okay, cool. I need to sell this many units of this product. I need to sell this many units of this product. And that's awesome, but that's not it. You've got to continue to reverse engineer. Okay, so how do I sell this many units of this product? Well, I should probably run ads, right? I should probably continue to make ads every week. So that's going to be a goal. That's going to be something I write down to do. I should probably post on Instagram every day. I should probably tweet 5 times a day. I should probably create YouTube videos. I should do all these things. And eventually you'll work yourself all the way back to where you have a starting point. Because if you start at the end goal and you reverse engineer all the way to square one, that's where you start. And that's the first thing you do. And then after that, you're not lost. You know what's next because you worked your way backwards from the end goal. So let me give you an example of this. Let's say I want to become an appointment setter, which is a very popular topic on our channel. Obviously, we help people do so. If I want to become an appointment setter, and let's say I'm starting in January, by Q2, I should already be making money. I should already have a client. I should already be making like honestly 10K a month, right? That's like 3 months. So if I want to do that, I need to reverse engineer my steps to get there. So if by the end of Q1, which means January, February, March, I want to be making $10,000 a month as an appointment setter, here's what I need to do. Well, okay, $10,000 a month. That means I need to make $333 a day. Okay, if I want to do that, what kind of offer do I need to be setting for? Well, if we look at commission, I should probably be selling an offer that I get paid $100 per set minimum. And then I can at least set 3 of those a day. Boom, there's your $333 roughly. Okay. So once we figure that out, then we can look at the range of offers that fits into. Honestly, it's about everything in appointment setting, unless it's just some trash offer, because that's not a ton of money in the first place. That's a couple $1,000 offer that I am taking calls, I'm qualifying people for, and that's the math that's going to work out. Okay, cool. So I know the math, I know the numbers, I know I need an offer around a couple $1,000. That's the ticket price of that offer. So then I need to figure out how to get the client. Well, if I want to get the client, I want to do Facebook groups. I want to do DMs. I want to go to my personal network if I have a personal brand build up, right? I want to use all the tools in my arsenal to go get that client. And then the step before that is I need to know actually what is appointment setting? How does it work? How do I do it? And how do I be good at it? And then execute there. So now you can see, I just worked my whole way back all the way from, okay, I want to make $10,000 a month by the end of Q1. So I give it a timetable, I give it a monetary or a statistical table or a goal. And I figured out and reverse engineered how I'm going to get there. So this is how you should think about your goals. If you want to lose weight, do the same thing, right? If you want to make money, do the same thing. And this is only the first step in setting goals and actually doing it properly so you can achieve them this year. Step 2 is daily action. And guys, every video that I make forever that we talk about like how to actually get things done, one of the biggest levers, and I'm letting you in on a little secret, is the work. You got to do the work. If I have this goal and I reverse engineer it, awesome. I know what I need to do. I have the game plan. I have the playbook. I know like step by step what I should do. Now I have to put it into motion. I have to actually put forth the effort. And I'm not even really going to talk about this long because it's very simple. If I know I need to do X, I need to do X. Okay. If I want to lose weight and I reverse engineered that and I figured out the numbers of the weight I need to lose, the food, the trainer, the routine, all the things, I reverse engineer it. I need to go do that. And I actually want to write that down. So the biggest part of step 2 and part of daily action is is writing it down. You guys need to all go get one of these, okay? Get a nice, don't get a massive one. I like these smaller ones. Get a small little notebook and write in it. So like, for example, this week, this is like my to-do list, but I would do the same thing for goals. I wrote, I need to get my YouTube vids up. I need to post organic for this free training we have Wednesday. I need to do the webinar. I need to onboard beta testers to my new software, like all these things, right? And at the beginning of the year, I wrote down my goals and I reverse engineered what I need to do to get there with the math, with the dates, with the deadlines and everything else, okay? So part 2 is daily action. And the biggest part of that is writing it down. Once you have the plan, write it down, put it into action, and then execute upon that plan. And finally, step 3 is going to be monthly reflection. So if we have a yearly goal, right? Remember, this video is to change everything in 2023. If it's a smaller goal, you can do a weekly or even a daily reflection. Like if I want to brush my teeth every day, like I look at the end of the day, did I brush my teeth, right? But if it's a yearly goal, like let's say I want to make 7 figures, or I want to make $100,000 in sales, or as an appointment setter, or whatever that may be, you want to have monthly reflections. So I like to do this at the end of every month. I do this anyway with my companies. That's when we do sort of our bookkeeping. And I'm like, okay, here's the numbers for this month. Here's our profit margin. Here's what we did, what we tried, what didn't work, whatever. And it's sort of a review, like as if I was a commander in a war. I'm going to look at the battle plan. Did it work? What didn't work? And then execute and adjust accordingly. So not everything needs to be pedal to the metal, right? It's very, very important to actually reflect upon what you're doing, especially when you're setting big goals like this. And a big part of properly going after your goals is reflection. And if you do something wrong, that's totally fine. That's a part of advancing towards your goals, but you need to understand why it went wrong, why it didn't work, maybe why you weren't able to do something, why the goal failed, and then adjust and recalibrate and then redirect yourself so you can go fix that. So guys, look, I know all of this sounds super, super simple, right? You're like, okay, cool. I need to just reverse engineer and I need to work and I need to do this. And the truth of the matter is, guys, I'm sitting here, it's like nearly 12 o'clock at night. I'm sitting here, I'm freezing my butt off. I was about to go to bed, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a video. This is daily action. I want 100,000 subs on YouTube this year. Okay. That's like one of my personal goals for the year. So I'm sitting here at nearly 12 o'clock. I could be in my warm bed and I'm in my Versace robe and I'm talking to you guys. I'm like, do I want to necessarily do that? No, but it's part of daily action and everything sounds simple, but executing is the hard part. Okay. Even if it's sales or it's marketing or it's making money or it's working out or whatever you are basing things off of, it's all simple in concept. The hardest part is the execution and the consistency. And I will tell you this on every single video I ever make. I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you like, oh, this one tactic will change everything. No, guys, it's work, it's focus, it's consistency. And that's what changes the game. But these mental models and the 3 steps that we discussed, right? Number 1, reverse engineer. Number 2, daily action. Number 3, reflect monthly on what you're doing in the progress and adjust accordingly. This is going to change the game for you guys as far as goal setting in this year and the years to come. And if you want to change this, dial this down from 12 months, just dial it into a 3-month span, right? You should be doing this every quarter. You should review the whole quarter as its entirety of, okay, what went well, what didn't go well. And this is a good pattern that you should do in life in general with everything. So guys, I hope this helped you a ton. If you got a lot of value from this, please like and comment and let me know what you want to see next week. We're going hard. Like I said, we want 100,000 subs this year and I'll sit here in my Versace robe at 12 o'clock at night and make all the videos we need to make that happen. So guys, thank you as always for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.